Have you ever looked at your life and thought, this is not how I imagined things would be?
Maybe you wake up tired, go through the same routine, feeling stuck, confused, or even invisible.
You try to smile, pretend you're fine, but deep down, something's missing. You feel lost.
But here's a powerful truth. You can change your life completely. It's not too late. It's never too late.
This episode is your sign. It's your fresh start. Today, we're not just learning English, we're learning how to rebuild, rewire, and restart.
Imagine waking up one day feeling in control, full of purpose, proud of who you've become. That can be real.
So don't go anywhere. This episode will guide you step by step. Real talk, real advice, real change.
Let's begin your journey. This is not just a podcast, it's your turning point.
Liam, I think many people want to change their lives, but they don't know how or even where to begin.
Absolutely. Some people feel trapped in jobs they don't like, stuck in relationships that drain them, or just feel like life is passing them by.
And the worst part, they start to believe this is all life has to offer, that they can't change. But that's not true at all.
Not at all. Change is possible at any age, in any situation. But first, you have to understand why change matters so much.
Because without change, we stay in the same place. We repeat the same patterns. We live life in survival mode, not in growth mode.
If you want happiness, if you want freedom, confidence, better relationships, success, then you must be willing to change your habits, your mindset, and your energy.
Today's episode is for you if you're tired of watching others grow while you stay stuck. It's for you if you tried before but gave up.
We'll break this down in simple English so that you not only improve your language, but also improve your entire life.
And no need to rush. Change is a process. You're not alone on this journey. We're walking with you.
So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin this powerful transformation together. Emily, let's be honest. Many people feel stuck in life, but they don't really understand why. They just know something's wrong.
Exactly. And the problem is, they wake up every day doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts, and expecting life to magically change.
You see people scrolling on social media for hours, comparing their lives to others, feeling small, left behind, even invisible.
Or they're trapped in routines they didn't choose, studying something they don't love, working a job they hate, surrounded by people who don't support their dreams.
And every day feels like a copy of the day before. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. There's no excitement, no growth, no deep happiness.
Some people feel like they have no control over their lives, like they're just surviving instead of truly living.
And when you ask them, what do you want to change? They say, I don't even know. That's how disconnected they've become.
But that's not your fault. The truth is, no one taught us how to take charge of our lives. School didn't teach it, society doesn't talk about it.
And that's why we're here today, to talk about it in a simple, human, and honest way.
Because once you understand the real problem, you can finally do something about it. You can stop running on autopilot and start living with intention.
So if you've ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or unsure of what to do next, stay with us. You're not alone. We've been there too.
And trust me, your life can change more than you imagine. Liam, sometimes people do want to change. They read books, they make plans, but somehow they fall back into the same old patterns. Why does that happen?
That's such a deep question, Emily. There are both emotional and logical reasons. Let's start with the emotional side.
Okay, I'm listening.
First, fear. People are afraid of the unknown. Even if their current life is painful, it's familiar, and the brain loves what's familiar, even if it's unhealthy.
Yes, like people who stay in toxic relationships or unhappy jobs because they're scared of starting over.
Exactly. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of change. It all keeps us frozen.
And then there's self-doubt. People don't believe they're good enough to succeed. They think others can change, but not me.
That's where the logical side kicks in too. Our brains form habits, strong mental loops that repeat every day, and breaking those loops takes effort.
So even if someone wants to change, their brain is saying, let's just do what we always do. It's easier.
Yes, and don't forget social pressure. People around you may not support your growth. They might laugh at your dreams or say, "You've changed," like that's a bad thing.
But real change often means outgrowing environments, relationships, and even versions of yourself that no longer serve you.
And it's not selfish, it's necessary. Growth requires discomfort. That's how we stretch and become stronger.
So, if you feel resistance when trying to change, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human and you're actually on the right path.
We just need the right tools, support, and strategies, and that's what we're going to give you today, step by step.
Liam, let's start giving some real solutions now. What's the first step someone can take to change their life completely?
The very first step, Emily, is self-awareness. Before you fix anything, you need to understand it.
Totally. You can't change what you're not even aware of, right?
Exactly. Most people live life on autopilot. They do things without even asking why. So here's a powerful tool. Grab a notebook and answer this one question honestly. What's not working in my life right now?
Wow, that one question can open up so much.
It really can. Write about what drains your energy, what makes you feel stuck, what you keep complaining about. No judgment, just truth.
When I started doing that, Liam, I realized I wasn't living for myself. I was living to please others, and it made me feel lost.
Exactly. And awareness leads to clarity. Once you know what's not working, you can start imagining what you do want instead.
Can we make it easier for our listeners? Maybe give them a few journal prompts to begin with?
Great idea. Try writing answers to these. What part of my life feels stuck or unhappy? What are my biggest daily stressors? What do I secretly wish I could change? What kind of life would truly excite me?
These questions can wake you up, and it's okay if you don't have all the answers. The goal is to just start thinking differently.
Yes, start becoming the observer of your own mind. And remember, awareness is not blaming, it's about gently understanding yourself.
And once you become more aware, you can finally break the cycle and start making conscious choices.
So, Emily, once someone becomes self aware, what should they do next to really start changing their life?
The next powerful step, Liam, is to rewrite your daily routine. If you want to change your life, you have to change what you do every day.
That's the truth. Your routine either builds your future or slowly destroys your confidence without you even noticing.
And the good news? You don't have to change everything at once. Just start small. Even one habit can shift your entire mindset.
Let's give our listeners some real-life examples. Imagine this. You usually wake up at 9:30, scroll on your phone for an hour, skip breakfast, and feel lazy all day. What if instead you started waking up at 7, drank water, took a 15-minute walk, and wrote down 3 goals for the day?
Such a simple change, but it would completely shift how you feel and perform throughout the day.
Or imagine you usually binge watch shows at night and sleep late. What if you turned off your phone by 9 p.m. and read something inspiring or journaled for 10 minutes?
Little habits, huge difference. That's how transformation starts, from the inside out.
Here's a quick tip. Design your day like the person you want to become. If you want to be more confident, ask, what would a confident version of me do today?
Would that version exercise, speak up in meetings, practice English out loud, say no to distractions?
Exactly. One by one, build those habits into your daily life. Because when your routine changes, your identity changes.
And guess what? You don't need to be perfect. Just be consistent. Small actions every day create massive results over time. Liam, we've talked about awareness and routine. Now let's dive into something most people overlook when trying to change their life, their environment.
Yes, your environment plays a huge role in shaping who you are. It silently influences your habits, your thoughts, even your energy.
So true. If you're surrounded by clutter, negativity, or people who don't believe in you, it becomes 10 times harder to grow.
Right. That's why the third solution is to upgrade your environment. Start by asking, does my current environment support the life I want to create?
I love that. And upgrading your environment doesn't mean moving to a new city. It can be as simple as organizing your desk, adding positive quotes around you, or cleaning up your digital space.
Also, think about the people you spend time with. Are they lifting you up or dragging you down?
Ooh, that's a hard one. But sometimes the people closest to us are the biggest reason we stay stuck.
Exactly. You don't need to cut people off, but you can choose how much influence they have over your life. Spend more time with those who encourage your growth.
I started changing when I joined a small group of learners who motivated each other. Just having positive people around changed how I felt every day.
Yes, even following inspiring YouTube channels, podcasts, or joining online communities like Speak English with Mishu can shift your mental space.
So, listeners, start looking around. What in your space needs to be cleaned, changed, or upgraded?
And remember, you don't have to fix it all overnight. Start with one corner of your room or one new connection, one step at a time. Emily, now that we've laid the foundation, self-awareness, routine, environment, there's one final piece that ties everything together. Having a clear vision for your life and fully committing to it.
Yes. Without a vision, you're just reacting to life. But with the vision, you're creating your life. That's powerful.
Absolutely. Most people drift because they've never actually decided what they want. It's like driving without a destination. You'll end up anywhere.
So, how can someone create that vision?
Here's a simple exercise. Ask yourself, if nothing could stop me and I had all the confidence I needed, what kind of life would I build? Write it down. Think about how you want to feel, where you want to live, the kind of work you'd love, the people you want around you.
Make it real, make it emotional, because your vision should pull you forward, even when things get hard.
Yes, then, and this is the important part, commit to that vision. That means showing up daily, even when you're tired, scared, or uncertain.
It's not about motivation, it's about commitment. Motivation comes and goes, but commitment says, this matters to me and I'm not quitting.
Right. And even if your vision changes over time, the habit of committing to your growth, that stays forever.
One tip that helped me, write your vision in the present tense. Like, I am confident. I speak English fluently. I am creating a life I love.
Yes, speak as if it's already true. That shifts your identity and builds belief.
And belief is where real change begins.
Emily, everything we've shared sounds powerful, but let's be real. Change isn't easy. Once people start, doubts creep in.
Absolutely, Liam. And I want our listeners to know it's normal to struggle. It's normal to feel like giving up. Change can feel messy, emotional, and lonely sometimes.
Yes, sometimes people say things like, I've tried before and failed. I'm not strong enough. What if I mess it up again?
But here's the truth. Failure is part of growth. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience.
Exactly. Every setback teaches you something. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up again and again.
Let's talk about a common fear: judgment. Many learners fear speaking English because they think others will laugh or correct them harshly.
That fear holds so many people back. But guess what? People who truly matter won't judge your effort, they'll admire your courage.
And here's a mindset shift: you're learning, not performing. It's okay to make mistakes. Every confident speaker you see was once a beginner too.
Another obstacle? Consistency. Some days you'll feel lazy or tired. Some days you won't believe in yourself.
In those moments, remember why you started. Remember your vision. Remember that future version of yourself waiting for you to show up.
And remember, it's okay to rest, but don't quit.
Yes, be kind to yourself. Encourage yourself like you would encourage a friend.
The only way to truly fail is to give up completely. As long as you keep moving, even slowly, you're winning. Emily, let's do a role play. Imagine I'm a beginner who feels nervous speaking English with new people. I'm overthinking every word.
Perfect. Liam, I'm a friendly stranger. You want to start a simple conversation, but your mind is racing, right?
Exactly. I'm thinking, what if I say something wrong? What if they laugh? What if I freeze?
Okay, take a deep breath. Start with a simple greeting. Just say, "Hi, I'm Liam. Nice to meet you."
Hi, I'm Liam. Nice to meet you.
Great! Now, instead of worrying about mistakes, focus on listening. Ask a simple question: how are you today?
How are you today?
Perfect! See? No overthinking needed. You're practicing real English, step by step.
But what if I feel stuck or don't know what to say next?
That's normal. When stuck, you can say, "Can you please say that again?" Or, "I'm still learning English."
I'm still learning English.
Yes, honesty creates connection. Most people will support you and even help.
So the key is to just start, keep it simple, and not fear mistakes.
Exactly. Confidence grows with practice, and overthinking fades when you focus on the moment. Hi, Liam. Ready to learn some new words and phrases that will help us talk about overthinking and confidence?
Yes, Emily, let's do it. I want to remember them well.
Okay, here are 6 important words and phrases. Number 1, overthinking, meaning thinking too much about something, often making simple things complicated. For example, don't waste time overthinking your answers. Just speak naturally. Number 2, confidence, meaning feeling sure about yourself and your abilities. For example, building confidence takes time and practice every day. Number 3, self-doubt, meaning when you feel unsure about yourself or your decisions. For example, self-doubt can stop you from trying new things. Number 4, mindset, meaning the way you think and feel about yourself and the world. For example, a positive mindset helps you overcome challenges. Number 5, step by step, meaning doing something little by little, not all at once. For example, learn English step by step. Don't rush. Number 6, take a deep breath, meaning a way to calm yourself when feeling nervous or stressed. For example, when you feel nervous, take a deep breath and relax.
These are really useful. Can we use them in a short sentence together?
Of course. Here's a quick sentence. When you feel self-doubt, take a deep breath and remember to learn step by step. Changing your mindset will build your confidence and stop overthinking.
That's great. I will practice that every day.
Awesome. Keep practicing and these words will become easy to use. Wow, Liam, we've talked so much today about how to stop overthinking. I hope our listeners feel more confident and ready to take control of their minds.
Absolutely, Emily. Remember, overthinking is normal, but it doesn't have to control your life. Taking small steps, practicing kindness to yourself, and changing your mindset can make a big difference.
Yes, if you feel stuck, just pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself you're capable and worthy. Every small effort counts, and confidence grows over time.
And don't forget to practice speaking English step by step. Use the new words we learned today. They will help you express yourself clearly and with confidence.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please subscribe to Speak English with Mishu and hit the like button. Share this video with your friends who might need some encouragement too.
Also, comment below. What's one thing you will do today to stop overthinking? We love hearing from you.
Thank you for spending time with us. Keep practicing, stay positive, and believe in yourself. See you in the next episode.
Bye for now. Keep shining.